Welcome back to the Medicare Navigator, the podcast that helps you steer through the complex world of Medicare with clarity and confidence. I'm your host, Alexandra Abity. If you're currently enrolled in a Medicare Advantage plan and you're feeling uncertain about your coverage, whether it's your doctors, prescriptions, or out-of-pocket costs, today's episode is for you. We're talking about the Medicare Advantage open enrollment period, also referred to as MAOEP, and what it means for people who may be reconsidering their plan after the start of the year. Let's navigate MAOEP together. What is MAOEP? Let's start with the basics. The Medicare Advantage open enrollment period runs every year from January 1st through March 31st. This enrollment period is only for people who are already enrolled into a Medicare Advantage plan. It's designed to give beneficiaries a chance to make one additional change if they realize that their plan actually is not a good fit for them. This is not the same as the fall open enrollment period that runs from October to December of every year, and it doesn't apply to everyone on Medicare. So understanding who qualifies is important. Who can use MAOEP? You can use Medicare Advantage open enrollment period if you are currently enrolled in a Medicare Advantage plan and you want to make a single change to that coverage during this window. You cannot use MAOEP if you're on original Medicare only, you're trying to make a change to your Medicare supplement plan, or if you're trying to enroll into a Medicare Advantage plan for the first time. This period is very specific. It is meant to act as a course correction. What changes can you make during this time? During MAOEP, you can make one of the following changes. 1. You can switch from one Medicare Advantage plan to another. This could mean changing carriers, switching from an HMO to a PPO, finding a plan with more suitable prescription drug coverage, or even looking for improved access to doctors and hospitals. 2. You can disenroll from a Medicare Advantage plan and return to original Medicare. If you choose this option, you can also enroll into a standalone prescription drug plan, but your Medicare coverage does revert back to Part A and Part B. And again, it does not give you an open enrollment opportunity to enroll in a Medicare supplement plan, so it's important to keep that in mind. It's also important to note that you can only make one change during this period. Once you have made a change, your MAOEP opportunity is used up. What you cannot do. MAOEP does have limitations. You cannot enroll into a Medicare Advantage plan for the first time, switch Medicare supplement plans, make multiple changes, or use MAOEP a second time. This is why it is critical to review your situation carefully before making a change. Common reasons why people use MAOEP. Many people don't realize they need to change their plan until they actually start using it at the beginning of the year. Some common reasons why beneficiaries utilize MAOEP include their doctor is no longer in network, the prescription drug costs are higher than they anticipated, referrals or authorizations are more restrictive than expected, they didn't review their annual notice of changes and were unaware of upcoming changes to their coverage for the new year, out-of-pocket costs are different than they anticipated, or their coverage just overall does not align with their health needs. None of these mean that you made a bad decision. They simply mean that your needs or your understanding have changed. Important considerations before making a change. Before using MAOEP, it's important to look at provider networks, drug formularies, copays, coinsurance, and maximum out-of-pocket limits, travel coverage if that's something that you need, as well as referral and authorization requirements. And if you're considering returning to Original Medicare, it's important to understand if you will qualify for a Medicare supplement plan, since guaranteed acceptance rules vary. This is one of the most important parts of the conversation and one that should never be rushed. Why education matters. Medicare decisions are not one size fits all. The goal of MAOEP isn't to encourage change. It's to make sure you understand your options and the impact that those options may have on your healthcare and finances. Sometimes the best decision is staying exactly where you are. Other times, a small adjustment can make a big difference. If today's episode helped clarify how the Medicare Advantage open enrollment period works, I encourage you to take a moment to review your coverage and ask questions if something doesn't feel right. And if you know somebody who might benefit from this information, please share this episode with them. Thanks for listening to the Medicare Navigator. Until next time, stay informed and stay confident.